Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? Happy Labor Day. What's going on? Happy Labor Day, man. Oh, man. Listen, how's everybody doing? Grand Madam Tarot, you in here. Kamoyo King, you in here. Groovy Fee, you in here. Happy Memorial Day to the Rock with Me Nation. I hope you're having a good day. I do. If you watch college football, I hope your college football team did what you wanted them to do. I certainly do. I hope they did. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what wind up transpiring. Give me 1 second here. We look like we trying to have some technical difficulties, and we can't have that. We can't have that. We're not gonna have that. Give me 1 second. Rock with me, nation. Give me 1 second. Let me see something here. There we go. We back. 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 What is going on? My apologies. Goodness gracious. We back. We back in here. We're gonna make it do what it do. I think we got a great show today. I do. I think we got a great show. Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well on this Labor Day. Hopefully you not laboring on this Labor Day. Hopefully you're not doing that. Hopefully you able to make it do what it do. Let's go ahead and go over today's topics though. We got everybody greeting one another. Yeah, we got Stamina MC in the building. Like I said, not tell him in the building. Not tell him is in the building. What is going on? Yeah, we got it going on today. First things first though, we got to pay our respects. We lost another legend this weekend. Daggum, Fat Man Scoop. Fat Man Scoop. If you went to the clubs back in the day, if you call yourself knowing how to dance, if you somebody from the culture, i.e. the hip hop culture, then you know you know who Fat Man Scoop is, or at the very least you've heard of Fat Man Scoop. Well, we lost him this weekend. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, he was 53 years old. So that's another. Hey, we're getting older. I know we might not feel it. I get it. I understand it. But we are older. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of ourselves. My condolences to Fat Man Scoop's family, friends, loved ones. He definitely is. I don't believe in speaking in past tense, is a legend in the rap game. He was performing. So just wanted to send my condolences on behalf of the Rock With Me Nation to Fat Man Scoop family. Go ahead and think about that. Maybe we need to watch a movie. What was it? What was the movie back in the day? Fat Man Scoop, Timberland, Fat Man Scoop, Timberland. Dan, 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 dan. Well, you can't listen to a Fat Man Scoop song and not want to get on the dance floor and make it do what it do. It ain't even possible. It ain't even possible. Oh man. That said, like I said, condolences to Fat Man Scoop. We're going to talk about college football, top 25, the results, reactions. Yes, and FSU, you on the clock. We're going to talk about it. Irresponsible black voting advice. That's a pet peeve of mine. We're going to dive into it. MAGA supporters, no morals. Notice I didn't say the Republican Party. No, there's a difference between, I'm drawing a difference between MAGA and the Republican Party. We're going to get into it. Dr. Umar Johnson versus who for what? Why? When? What y'all talking about? We're going to talk about it. Predators and aliens. Got Two different comic books, 2 different weeks. What a difference a week makes. Subtle stuff. Not deep. We're not going to take a deep dive into it, but we are going to talk about why first impressions matter. That much we are going to discuss. Also, Black Panther, the next volume. We're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it. Strong Black voices in comics, successful or intimidating? I got a question. College football in the transfer portal, to use or not to use? Hey, Dabo, this is for you. Yeah, we're going to talk about it because y'all said football. We're going to get into it. All right. Is it hot already? College coaches on the hot seat. Week 1. How you get there so damn fast? In my opinion, hot seats, hot takes. We're going to make it do what it do. Creating change in the comic book industry. How do you create change in the comic book industry? We're gonna dive up into that. Nearly 2 million millionaires and 10 billionaires Black in America. Why the math ain't mathing? In comics this week, what am I gonna do? We're gonna get into it. I like them on Faith Evans remix. Yeah, You Got Served. See, I knew somebody from the Rock With Me Nation was gonna remember that. You Got Served. Yeah, you ain't no way in the world. I might have to watch that now, but now every time I watch You Got Served, I be wanting to do some of the stuff they did in You Got Served. And ain't none of us the same age when that movie first came out. So I gotta watch myself because my arm, my shoulders, stuff be wanting to pop and lock, and I be wanting to, I be wanting to do some stuff when I hear that song, when I watch that video, that movie. So I got to watch myself. So college football, top 25. Do we want to start there? Hell no, that ain't what y'all here for. We're going to talk about it. Aliens versus Predators. That is a movie, though. Aliens versus Avengers. Predators versus Black Panther. First impressions matter. I get it. Mind you, I'm not saying mine does. I'm not saying my opinion matters. All I'm saying is everybody got an opinion. We do. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. They are. And you are entitled to like what you like. That is just what that is. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. What I will say is this. You only get one chance to make a first impression. First issue, got to knock it out the box. If I want the first issue to get knocked completely out the box, I got to know my target audience. Who am I making this for? Well, Jonathan Hickman is a comic book writer. We can't necessarily say that about Benjamin Percy. What do I mean? Well, Benjamin Percy writes comic books, but that don't necessarily mean he's a comic book writer. Just like somebody can play the quarterback position and be productive at the quarterback position, the eye test. Don't necessarily make them a quarterback. No, you just have to be playing that position. Well, Jonathan Hickman is a comic book writer, and his writing style resonated with me as a comic book fan. His respect for the comic book characters resonated with me as a comic book fan in ways in which Benjamin Percy, as a science fiction writer, didn't. Now, does that mean Benjamin Percy's first issue was worse than Jonathan Hickman's first issue? No. Does that mean Jonathan Hickman's first issue was better than Benjamin Percy's first issue? No. What that means is I like Jonathan Hickman's first. See, I like Jonathan Hickman's first issue better than I like Benjamin Percy's first issue. I do. That don't mean you can't like it in reverse, though. That don't mean that. Also, understanding that it is issue 1. Well, I'm gonna challenge us to think about this. I think if we read issue 1 of a series, in that first issue underperformed. These are the Rock With Me Nation moderators in the building. Y'all go ahead and get, how's the family? How's the family? I always got to ask that question. If we read a first issue and it underwhelmed, and I'm saying that in the past 3 years, I don't think I'm the only one that feel this way. If you read the first issue of a series and it underwhelmed, how often did it reverse course for you? That's a rhetorical question. How often did it reverse course for you? As in, the first issue was so and so, and the next 3-4 issues was all that in the bag of chips. I'm just here to tell you, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. If the first issue was black, in my opinion, if the first issue was then the rest of the series had a tendency to be I ain't seen nobody come back yet. Not saying it ain't possible. And watch this. I ain't even saying Jonathan Hickman is starting off 5. I ain't saying it's going to end up like that. I'm not saying. I'm just saying he got a good chance for it to be 5. Benjamin Percy, he got some work to do, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm going to be wrong again. That just is what that is. We good. That's what's up, D. Steezel. That's what's up. Always got to ask that question. It is always a privilege to have you here amongst us and everything like that, considering our last conversation. So whenever you show up, brother, I got to ask that question. What's going on, Stamina? What's going on? Single lady? Yeah. Dan. You ain't even have to ask. Right, Madam Tara, was you juking back then? Was you juking? Because I don't even think you had to ask a female to dance whenever Fat Man Scoop came on. I think they had beat you to the dance floor. They had. You just had to know how to move when you got there. Yeah. That damn Fat Man Scoop. Shoot. Boy. That's why I hear it. I'm hearing it in my head. And I'm ready to go right now. But listen, I'm hoping my wife don't put on no Fat Man Scoop. How many of y'all grilling today? How many y'all cooking out today? Yeah, this is a show, but we're gonna talk about some other stuff too and everything like that. Hamburgers and hot dogs, baked beans. Yes, with the hamburger meat and everything like that. Don't ask no question. With some red Kool-Aid. with some red Kool-Aid. Grandma Taro say she was on the floor. You couldn't help it. Couldn't help but get on the floor. Fat Man Scoop coming. Lord, just mess around and him and Timberland get together. Goodness gracious. Oh Lord, guess who's coming? Fat Man. Oh man, let me stop. So yeah, if that's what it is. You only get one chance to make a first impression. We know that. And if Benjamin Percy's first impression was good enough for you, ain't nothing wrong with that. It was kind of lacking for myself. That's what I'm saying. For my dudes, women like a man that can dance, because if he can dance, that's what the talk of the town is, Kamoyo. That's what I heard. That what I heard. That's what I heard now. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And I'm nice on the dance floor. Watch this. You know how you can be a legend in your town. I don't want to say I'm a legend. I don't want to say, if you say, y'all remember Theo used to go to the Top Flight Club back in the day? Yeah. Y'all remember Theo that used to go to the Shriners Club from back in the day? Yeah. You know you working with something when you walk into a club and arguably one of the best female dancers is already on the floor dancing with a dude, and the dude see you walk in, he look at her and he be like, thank you. And he walk off the dance floor. You know why I'm here. You know who I'm here for. Let's not make this thing. Let's not make this a thing. You know who I am. She know who I am. Everybody in the club know who I am, and they know why I came here. Yeah, let's not make this a thing. All right, yeah. Nice when you that type of reputation in the club. Nice when you got that type of reputation. Oh man. So we're gonna keep the party rolling though. We gonna keep the party rolling. Y'all here, I'm here. Y'all see what I got on. Yes, I got my dashiki, my hoodie on. Cause this really, it's Labor Day. And I don't call myself no this, that, there, the third. Y'all call me that. But today we gonna talk. Like I really want to have some conversations because I got Ice Cube on my mind. I got Dr. Umar Johnson on my mind. I got DL Hughley on my mind, and I got Dr. Mott on my mind. And I just got so many brothers and sisters on my mind. And I hear Tevin Campbell in the background singing. Can we talk? Can we talk for a minute? Can we? Okay, all right. So, where do I begin? So, and mind you, let me just go ahead. I feel like I got to preface this. I like what these folks black. They black, bliggity, black, black, black. Like they pro-black. I'm loving it. Like I'm black, I'm bliggity, black, black, black. I'm loving it. You see me, I got my dashiki on with the hoodie. I'm loving it. They you can tell they care. But I got this, that, damn. Okay, so it stems from this. Kamala Harris. Right there. Right there. Okay, so she got a history. We all do. We all do. DL Hughley has endorsed Kamala Harris. He has. There's an issue in regards to he feels some type of way about what Dr. Umar Johnson is saying in regards to Kamala Harris. Okay, well, it's quite a few folks that echoed the sentiments of Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Mott is one of them. It's not for me to say what you're saying is right or wrong. It ain't. It's true. It is what it is. So let me back up to Dr. Umar Johnson and DL Hughley. Like I said, one supports Kamala Harris, the other one don't. What y'all debating for? Because really what y'all finna talk about is irrelevant. It is. Ain't now one of y'all a political correspondent. No, I get it. DL was there for the DNC. But ain't now one of y'all a political correspondent. DL Hughley is telling you he's gonna vote for Kamala Harris. Okay. You're telling folks, Dr. Umar Johnson, not to. Okay, so who should they vote for? And you're not the only one saying that. Dr. Mott echoes your sentiments. She talked about Cornel West. Okay, let's play that game. We vote for Cornel West. He don't win. He don't win. It's late in the game to be talking about voting for somebody. It absolutely is. Please see the video I dropped on Twitter in regards to AOC. Where's the base? Where is the national convention for Cornel West as a political candidate, as a presidential candidate, or anybody else that we as black folks finna throw our hat behind? Oh, I'm finna talk about Ice Cube too. Where is that at? Because let's say we vote for Cornel West. Cornel West don't win. So who would you prefer to win out the other two options? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? These two things are not equal. They are not. So if you're a black leader, it's your responsibility to lead. Okay, clearly Cornel West is not going to win. So what's your next move for your black people to make sure they're good? vote for a candidate who's not going to win, or put their votes behind a candidate that has a true possibility of winning and hold that candidate feet to the fire. You know what I don't hear? I don't hear this option. Let's hold Kamala Harris feet to the fire after she's won as president. I don't hear that. Where are these parties at? Where are these organizations at to where black folks are going to come together as a political party and apply pressure to her throughout her presidential tenure? Where's that option at? Because I keep hearing you say, don't vote for her. Never hear you say, don't vote for Donald. I have as of yet to hear that. And if you're going to go above and beyond to educate people on Mrs. Harris, you need to go above and beyond to educate people on Donald Trump. I have as of yet to see y'all put that stuff out there. Why? You do not talk about Project 2025 as much as you talk about her record. You do not talk about the Confederacy being a part of the Republican Party as much as you talk about her record. You do not talk about Donald Trump and the five as much as you talk about her. Why not? That's irresponsible. That is irresponsible. If you're going to be journalists, you have a obligation to report the facts. Other than that, you sound like you come across like you're pushing an agenda. And black folks don't need any divisive agendas pushed other than black. And you're not pushing that. You're not. Being a responsible black person at this stage of the political year means telling black folks you either gonna vote for Donald or you gonna vote for Kamala. There's no other option on the table. Now let me tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly with each one of them. That's what being a responsible black leader is. That's what that is. If we were going to get behind him, I said it before, I said it, I'll say it again. This should have started the picosecond after Joe Biden won. There should be a united front talking about Cornel West. It should be D.L. Hughley. All those so-called entertainers, all those so-called celebrities, all those so-called black political analysts, we should have been talking about Cornel West a long time ago. There should have been a convention a long time ago. But if we ain't doing it now, all we're really wanting to do is just take away votes from Kamala Harris. And that's disingenuous. That's disingenuous. That means we're not organized and we don't care to be organized. We just want to be loud. No. 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 I don't care. No. And instead of be pushing, instead of be pushing that narrative about what's going on with Kamala Harris, you are being divisive. So who does that benefit at the end of the day? Does that give you something to steadily talk about on your podcast? It ain't being responsible. It's not. Or is it either do what we say and the hell with everybody else? If you can't get your way, you don't care. That's irresponsible. That's not true leadership. You have an obligation to look out for every black man, woman, child. You do. That's your responsibility. It is 24/7. And you got to always have a plan B. If plan A was Cornel West, okay, that ain't gonna work. What's plan B? What's plan B? Because responsible leaders have way more than one plan on the table. What's plan B? I'm like Tim Walz. I've been a football coach. Oh, we just not gonna sit up here and play cover two all day. Oh, hell no. We gonna mix up coverages. We gonna disguise coverages. Okay, what's plan B? Because there's got to be one of them two you don't want in the chair. It's got to be one of them two that's worse than the other. Now, let's be clear. It's got to be that way because MAGA know damn good and well. They not confused. No, we want Donald. MAGA not confused. We want Donald. They don't give a damn about the Republican Party. No, they're pushing their agenda. We want Donald. That's all they want. They don't want no Pence. They want Donald. They don't want no Bush. They want Donald. They don't want no JFK. They want Donald. That's what that is. Donald pushes the agenda for them. They don't even want DeSantis. They want Donald. Okay. Now, if we want to talk about it and we want to compare stuff, like I said, I don't mind. I like Cornel West. He's an intelligent brother. Okay, where did we miss the mark in regards to doing what MAGA did for Donald Trump? Where did we miss the mark at as a people getting behind any black candidate like they got behind Donald Trump? Because those two things are not equal. And I'm not a political analyst. I'm just happen to be a black African American with the eye test. Well, where is that base for Cornel West like Donald Trump? And how did Donald Trump go about getting his in a way in which we couldn't get it for Cornel West in 4 years? It wasn't my job. It wasn't my job. I didn't even know Cornel West was running for president. So it wasn't my job. It was somebody's job back then, 2020. Wasn't my job. So what happened? Because if he ain't done anything, or those who believe in him ain't done anything to build up his political base, where we know what his policies are, where we know what legislation and bills he want to get passed, if that ain't public knowledge in 4 years time frame, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. If there have been more people showing up to Comic-Cons than showing up to watch Cornel West at a national Black Caucus convention, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Now, what we can do is we can talk about it now. Who we want running next time? Who? Let's go ahead and just say, this me though. This me though. I'm just me. I'm just me. Who we want to run in 2028? Let's have this conversation now. Let's go and talk about this now. All the black leaders, y'all get together, come together, fellowship, go have a weekend together and everything like that. Who you want running in 2028? This the time now to have this conversation. Talk about it now. When you do your podcast, you do your radio shows and everything like that, all y'all get together. Cornel West, D.L. Hughley, because everybody got a different mindset, but we all black, so we need to get different heads in the room. Pause. Cornel West, D.L. Hughley, Dr. Umar Johnson. Yeah, because y'all pro-black. Y'all Tavis Smiley, Barack Obama. We don't want to leave the ladies out. Dr. Mott. Let me get Michelle Obama up in there and everything like that. Am I missing somebody? Yeah, let's get all the black leaders. Y'all go ahead and get together now. Y'all go ahead and get together now. Get our candidate. Pick whoever we going with. Whoever we going with, and let's start pushing this now. For the people. We can say it. For the people, by the people. For us, by us. That could be the campaign. FUBU. Let's go. I just don't want to do this irresponsible thing. I'm endorsing. I've endorsed Kamala Harris because I'm not voting for the other dude. I'm not voting for the other dude, and I'm not going to tell my brothers and sisters to vote for the other dude, and I'm not going to tell my brothers and sisters to vote for somebody I know damn good and well ain't gonna win. Don't stand. Let me say it like this. I'm not going to tell my brothers and sisters to vote for somebody who does not stand a chance of winning. Speaking of chance, Ice Cube. It's something to be said about that story in that book where the carpenter, see what I just did? The carpenter, that was his job. He could have did anything in the world. He was a carpenter. That's a humble job. You got to interact with people. You got to be able to listen to people, understand what people got going on. That's a dirty job. But he was a carpenter. And he lived amongst the people. That way he could always be of the people. That way he could properly be for the people. That way he could properly speak for the people. It's not just O'Shea Jackson. Way too many celebrities have gotten comfortable. But then again, they're pushing an agenda. You see them get on in front of camera and they say things, but you never take into consideration you're listening to an actor. That's a paid liar. They get paid to lie. They're professionals at being able to say stuff and garner an emotional reaction out of you. But my question is, are their cares and concerns yours? No, they're not. They can't be. You're not in the same tax bracket. For O'Shea to know what you're going through, he would have to live amongst you. For O'Shea to speak for you, O'Shea would have to live with you. He doesn't. He's not the only one. When I listen to people like him and people like Trump speak on day-to-day life, I look at my day-to-day life. When they go on and they speak about things that are so bad. I live in Tallahassee. How bad is my life? You've seen me be doing these videos strong since 2021. What happened? What immigrant took something from me since the time? And it's not just me. You've been living your life. You know your friends. You know your co-workers. What immigrant has taken something from you? What immigrant has made your life hard? What crime is going on in your city that makes it where you don't want to walk out your front door on a daily basis? That's propaganda. That's propaganda. Telling you to not vote unless somebody tell you what they can offer you, that's an agenda. Because Donald told you what he can offer you. The Republican Party told you what they can offer you. Him going live, him doing his videos, him talking about what you need to know in regards before you vote, he should have put that out there as well. But now Project 2025 don't apply to him, does it? Because he's in a different tax bracket. All these issues and concerns that these celebrities be talking about, they don't apply to middle class, and damn sure don't apply to lower class. That's why they talk like how they talk when they get beside themselves. Steve Harvey looks down on Cat Williams. That's what that is. Tyler Perry looks down on those who criticize him. That's what that is. Look down because as far as they're concerned, they're above you. Thus, there's nothing you can say to them because as far as they're concerned, they've made it. You haven't. Is that all it takes to be credible? making it? Is that all it takes to know what you're talking about? Is making it? I'm asking that question because if that's all it takes, Donald Trump has been the president of the United States of America. Is he credible? Yeah, he obtained it, but is he credible? Would you listen to him? Would Steve Harvey listen to Donald Trump? That's the question. Would he? Who else? You got a whole movie lot right there. Can't nobody tell him nothing. Would Tyler Perry listen to Donald Trump? Because he's made it. And what we say is what's been the talk of the town. The only people that's gonna criticize you are people who don't have as much as you. Is that a valid point? Is that a valid statement? Or is that what we do when we just want to deflect from the truth? The truth of the matter is that we needed to have done better as a people when it comes to having a black candidate, or at the very least, somebody who was concerned about black issues. We didn't. We didn't, and we know we didn't. We didn't go hard. There's a whole playbook sitting over there right across the street. We know it, we see it. They fly them flags, them Confederate flags all day, every day, and twice on damn Sunday. They organize like it's nobody damn business. Hell, they got their own social media damn network. They got their own damn podcasters. Okay, well, I'm looking at us. I'm looking at, they got clubhouses and they fly the damn flag. I'm looking at us. And I don't want to hear we can't get it done. Yes, the hell we can. Yes, the hell we can. Okay, well, if that's what we want, let's stop faking. Let's stop pump faking. Let's go ahead and make it do what it gonna do. We need to be doing this now. So don't nobody come over here talk about I said we need to be doing it now. It's too late in the game to do it now. We need to be doing it now for 2028. And anybody that ain't trying to do it right now for 2028, they just blowing smoke. They got an agenda. As Keith Sweat said, there's a right way and a wrong way. Right now, all this hot air being blown, that's the wrong way. The right way, start now for 2028. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. We sit there and bitch, and that's about it. Yep. None of the issues apply to the poorest or the least. No, ma'am, not at all. The difference between us and Trump supporters are willing to die for Trump, hence the attack on the government. And Stephen, that's gotta flip. Because watch this. Because I love that comment, because why don't I have that type of conviction? If I got the brother that's right for me, the sister that's right for me, why don't I have that conviction as a black voter? Why ain't that emotion been stirred up in me? That's what that is. It can't be every damn time we turn around, it's a black candidate, biracial candidate. We want to act the damn donkey talking about that biracial candidate. We spend more time talking about them than we spend talking about the dude that we know damn good and well don't give two damns, unless you didn't cut a deal with the dude. Now that's possible. Kodak Black got a deal. Teddy Riley got a deal. I expect Teddy Riley to be selling out for Donald Trump. I expect Teddy Riley to make everything about Kamala Harris and not say a damn thing about Donald Trump. He voted for him. I expect this from Waka Flocka. He didn't came out clearly, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Every damn celebrity, whatever entertainer, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yeah, Donald Trump then did something personal for him. It's what that is. Donald Trump either then did something personal for him, or they hoping he can do something personal for him. But we know how this gonna play out. When Donald Trump turn around and give him unquestionably, because see, some of them still thinking they got hope. When he turn around and unquestionably give them his behind the kiss, they gonna let it. What did Omarosa do? What did Omarosa do? She was riding for, as soon as he sold all the way out, Omarosa let it be known what was going on. They gonna do the same damn thing. It's funny to me because Karma is nice. I like Karma. You know what I'm saying? She done got with me a couple of times, and all I had to say was respect, respect, respect. Teddy Riley, let people know he a Trump supporter. I really want to say about a few days later, that dude got racially profiled in Texas. I'm like, how? Ain't you a Trump supporter? Oh, don't matter, huh? Same thing with this dude that they were just talking about being a Republican. I don't know. I get it if you've been around here long enough, living long enough. I get it. The Republican Party used to be for black people. They did. But when you saw them flip, they flipped. When you saw them flip and you still in 2024 talking about I'm a black Republican, you get everything you deserve over there. Now he talking about, oh man, they call me the N-word. That wasn't the first time. I don't know why y'all over there. What you over there for? Like, I don't know how. It's crazy. We do stuff as adults we would tell our kids not to do. You the child standing right here. You want to go hang out with that crowd over there. It's about 12 people over there. It's about 7 of them saying they don't like you because of how you look. You still want to go play with them. Then you want to come back and tell me, as my child, I'm your father. You want to come back and tell me them kids keep teasing you. Why you keep going over there? Why don't you get you some friends? Hang with your crew. What's wrong with your crew? What they got going on over there? You keep taking your ass over there. What they doing? You can't tell me, can you? But you want to. I'm tired of you complaining. Just like Kamoyo said, I'm tired of you complaining. Come on over here. All that nonsense. The spoil wars. We could have our own damn black football league. We could. We keep looking towards somebody else. The math ain't mathing. Let me go back and look at this damn thing. I asked my brother D-Real this the other day. I had to go look it up. 2 million black millionaires and 10 black billionaires in America. I don't know what you want me to do with that. I don't know what you want me to do with that. I don't know what you want me to say with that. Because I can look at Nipsey Hussle and see what Nipsey Hussle was doing for the community. Doing for the community. He ain't the only one doing for the community. He didn't tell us that. The community told us that. He didn't tell us that. The community told us that. 200 black millionaires, 10 black billionaires. Oh, I don't know why we struggling. And when I say we struggling, no, I ain't talking about us getting up individually, going to work day to day and everything like that. No, I'm just talking about stuff for us to enjoy. Where are all the black movies at? For me to have a black movie, I gotta watch Tubi. For me to get a black movie that ain't got nothing to do with a black man mistreating a black woman or slave time, I gotta go to Tubi. For me to see a black man as an alpha male, I gotta go to Tubi. For me to get some black love, some black romance, you know, we love each other. I love you. You love me. I got to go to Tubi. I got to go to Tubi. All that money out there. And what folks were saying about Tubi. Who owned Tubi? Do we own Tubi? I don't think we own Tubi. I don't think we own Tubi. Yeah, they just approved $150,000 for migrant housing. That's not only it, but that's a folks get that dude a lot of flack, but Tyrese said it on Shannon Sharp. They not fragmented. They not fragmented. See. I'm of the mindset that the immigrant that's coming over from Mexico, his brothers and sisters in America ain't looking down on him. And him coming over from Mexico, he ain't thinking he better than his brothers and sisters in America. He ain't thinking his brothers and sisters in America spoiled. No, he's sitting up like, they're my brothers and sisters. I'm just looking today on Instagram where it's a young brother talking bad about brothers and sisters from the various islands outside the U.S. Oh, we still got down. Oh, this ain't culture. You ain't got no culture. Blacks ain't got no culture. Jamaicans ain't got no culture. Bet you black. You black. Stop being stupid. Because somebody else want to be stupid. Stop being stupid. You black. Soon as somebody start talking that nonsense, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I got a homeboy. He will constantly tell me, he stopped because he know I don't get down like that. Man, they don't care nothing about us. Man, I'm not hearing that. Man, I went to school. You went to school with two. That's all you telling me. You ain't go to school over there. You ain't interact with most of the people, Jamaican, Haitian, Bahamian. You speaking from a small amount. Because watch where I'm going with this one. If that's the case, you got to be careful when you look into the eyes of the abyss because it look back. If you finna sit up here as a black person, African American, and say, ain't nobody else worth a damn from any other ethnicity and or race, then you can't be mad if folks drawing the same damn conclusion about us. You can't be. You being a hypocrite. You being a hypocrite. That's what that is. If folks can, if you want to sit up here and say, well, folks from the islands don't give a damn about you, and that's what you finna believe, then stop being mad if somebody sit up and say Black Americans stupid as hell. They gonna believe what they gonna believe. You finna believe what you finna believe. Just stop. You want the benefit of the doubt as an individual, as an ethnic group, as a race, then damn it, you got to give it back. And you got to maintain that. I'm sick of that nonsense. I'm sick of that nonsense. They not fragmented. Oh no, we fragmented over here. We fragmented. Black ain't good enough. Oh no, I got to be this black. Or I got to be that black. No, you black. How about that? It don't matter what religion you practice. You black. How about that? It don't matter what your political party is. Hell, you black. How about that? It don't matter you light skin, you dark skin. It don't matter if you heterosexual, LGBTQ. It don't matter if you male. It don't matter if you female. You black. Just stay right there. When we can get to the point where we black Christians link up with black Muslims, link up with black hotel, because it's black. Stay right there. It's black. As soon as we can start linking up with just black and forget all that other stuff, oh, we gonna be good. But until then, nah. And I don't want to hear us keep bitching when we want to keep dividing black. I don't want to hear us keep bitching. This video might not get monetized. I don't want to hear us keep bitching when we gonna keep dividing black. I don't want to keep bitching when I'm sitting up, hear us keep bitching when MAGA really only evolved from the damn Tea Party. So I got the Tea Party playbook, MAGA playbook, Project 2025 playbook. And I'm sitting up here, because mind you, that ain't just Irish people. That ain't just German people. That ain't just French people. That ain't just Australian people. Because those are all different ethnic groups, right? Right. Nationalities, right? No, it's white. They didn't care about none of that other stuff. They just said, we white. You think everybody that's part of that nonsense over there is a Christian? Donald Trump then told you he don't believe in the Bible. No, they white. They white racists. That's what they operating on. They ain't linked up with other white folks. It's white racist. You got to have a certain mindset to be down with us over here. Wait. Appreciate that, Big Sam. Appreciate that. So what we doing over here? What we doing over here? It really should be damn all that divisive and stuff. No, I should really get Cornel West, D.L. Hughley, Dr. Mott, Dr. Faith, I guess that's her name, Oprah Winfrey, Dr. Umar Johnson. All y'all should be sitting right there on the same damn panel talking about black issues. Damn all that divisive stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all act like we got choices on the table. No, get together right now, put all them damn differences to the damn side. It's black, right? About being black, right? Right, black. Okay, well, put all that other stuff to the side. Let's make it about black people. I ain't got time for that other stuff. I ain't got time for that other stuff, and my folks ain't got time for that other stuff. Y'all really pissing us off because y'all giving us a bunch of badass advice at the wrong damn time. So Tim Fox ownership explains it all to me. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. Glad to hear this. The conversation I see online about black is a term exclusive for melanated folks from the USA, that Jamaicans, Nigerians, etc., or something else. Man, black is black. Because you can't be black if you're not descended from the land. Just like you can't be white unless you descended from Europe. So I ain't trying to hear all that. What folks need to do, those of us that keep talking like we know, pick up a damn book. And when somebody say something stupid, ask them to quote you the damn book. You should be able to, whatever somebody tell you that's stupid as hell, let me not say that. When somebody tell you something, you should be able to Google it from more than one source. History is history. It ain't made up. Grand Madam, don't that just migrants are not just Latinos, African, Asian, Arab. Yeah. Fox Corporation on see. They got brown sugar on Tubi. They got brown sugar on Tubi. They got brown sugar, and I really want to say I'm coming to New York. But come on, brown sugar, that's cheating. That's my point. I'm looking at Tyler Perry. Where my brown sugar at, big dog? Where two can play that game at, big dog? Where the wood at? Where best man at? Where that at, big dog? Where that at? You ain't even got to get caught up in them other movies. What comedies, romantic comedy? Where my stuff at, big dog? That's all I'm looking for. You telling me I got 200 black millionaires and 20 black billionaires, and all I'm stuck with is black man cheat on black woman cheat on black man, black son is in the drug game, black daughter is in the drug game, black son is a pimp, black daughter could be a pimp, definitely could be a drug mafioso, black daughter on the pole, black son on the club in which black daughter on the pole. I'm tired of that. or Tuesday night, I can flip a channel and I got a brother calling a sister out of name, throwing a drink in her face, or a sister throwing a shoe at another sister, or throwing champagne. What? No. Guess I'm gonna have to start watching Tubi. And folks, it's sitting up here. I gotta be a responsible journalist. Folks are sitting up here making black folks feel bad all early this year, late last year. Man, I don't know why y'all watching Tubi. Tubi ain't got no good black movies on it. Man, I don't know why y'all watching Tubi. The white man on Tubi. It's a racist on Tubi. He got all the damn good black movies over there. Hell, what's coming out for me to watch it at the movie theater? Nothing. And you want to talk about some damn strategy? Because if you ain't got them damn movies at the house, they for free right there on Tubi. So you mean tell me with 200 black millionaires, 10 black billionaires, ain't none of y'all think about them damn movie rights? Oprah. I can't get Brown Sugar showing on the Oprah Winfrey Network. I got to keep looking at Dr. Phil, who is doing interviews with Donald Trump. While you at the DNC, I'm so damn conflicted. This would make me feel like I'm in a damn matrix. Because how is Dr. Phil on your channel, you supporting Kamala, and he is interviewing Donald Trump? Y'all sure y'all not all in on this together just to keep us confused, just to keep us in the matrix? I got a question. And I'm going to get on up out of that because y'all would have my head hurting for real. Oh, y'all really, really would. What's going on, my brother D Real? What's going on? Best Man Holidays on Paramount. There, I said it in a kind of my brother D Real letting us know what's going on. Beat Man Holidays on Paramount. Listen, I'm gonna have to do something. And don't get me started about the whites coming through the Canadian. But listen, everybody want to stay linked up. We the only one got a problem with it. That was my feeling, TKK. But I don't know a great deal of Black America that I'm not related to. So we're still open to the idea that I was missing something. Man, I just got to have an understanding. So we really sitting here and going to act like the Democratic Party isn't just as racist as the Republican Party? No, I'm not going to say that to you. And see, that's the whole point. People get lost in it. But who you voting for? Now, I'm going to be responsible. I ain't going to be irresponsible. Okay, yeah, the Democrat got racists in it. The Republicans, you know they racist as hell. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Because what you just said, you never heard me say that the Democratic Party was for black people. You never heard me say that. You never heard me say that the Democratic Party got black people's interests at heart. You never heard me say that. So it's one of them things where if you never heard me say that, being fair, you wouldn't have to ask me that question. Because the question that I asked was, who you voting for? It's only two real candidates that's out there. Who you voting for, Big Tim? Now, that's not my business. It's not my business. But it's also not responsible of me to tell you that it ain't but two of them out there. I'm not going to tell you to throw away your vote and vote for a candidate that does not stand the chance of winning. That's not what I'm going to say to you. That would be irresponsible. But I am going to be responsible enough to tell you what's going on with both candidates, right? So what are you going to do? Because one candidate is worse than the other one when it comes to you as a black man. They're not the same. They're not the same. And if you thought they were the same, watch this. Trump would have got reelected. Black folks that want to talk about Kamala, you act like Donald Trump hasn't been president before. He was. What'd he do for you? What did he do for you individually? What did he do for your family? What did he do for your people? Please don't say stimulus checks. Please don't say stimulus checks. And I need you to know, I need you to go back and your mental Rolodex, America was burning under Donald Trump's watch. Why was America burning under Donald Trump's watch, Big Tim? Because there was a heightened sense of racial insensitivity under his watch. Who died under Donald Trump's watch? What did he do, Big Tim? Umar Arbery was murdered under his watch. What did Donald Trump come out and say, Big Tim? George Floyd was murdered on Donald Trump's watch. What did he come out and say about George Floyd, Big Tim? What did he say about the protesters who peacefully protested across the street on Pennsylvania Avenue? What did he say, Big Tim? Right. That's what he said. You were there doing all of that. Yeah, we can talk about Kamala's record, her conviction record. Okay, which is worse for you? Which is worse for you? They're not the same. Which is worse for you? See, that's that cognitive dissonance that we like practicing. Oh, no. Because see, I didn't feel that type of racial hatred while Kamala was in office as vice president. I didn't feel that type of racial tension while Kamala was in office as vice president. Oh no, this felt different. It did. Now, do I need to do a better job of holding Kamala's feet to the fire? Yeah. But when we talking about Kamala, right, I don't think she's still sitting up there as somebody that's running for office that said the Central Park Five were guilty. Same thing Obama said when Philando Castile was shot in front of his family. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, well, here we go. Let me know the group in the Democratic Party that's flying the Confederate flag. Because see, it sounds like to me like you want to tell me they both the same. They not. They not. One openly embraces racist. That's bold in and of itself. Why aren't we having that conversation? Where is the venom for Donald Trump like we got it for Kamala? Where is that at? Where is the angst for Donald Trump that some of us got for Barack Obama? They should be the same. They should be the same. But what we not finna do is we not finna sit up here and act like they both just as bad as Donald Trump. That's a lie. That's a lie. 35 convictions. That's a lie. I just like to grab them by the cookie. That's a lie. Let me make fun of a physically challenged journalist. That's a lie. Talking about how attractive his daughter is. I got daughters. That's a lie. Challenging Barack Obama on his birth status when this dude worships Adolf Hitler. That's a lie. Because Adolf Hitler ain't care nothing about you either. No different than Donald. You're going to offer me examples of Kamala Harris. You're going to offer me examples of Barack Obama. You can. Here's the problem. I got 3 times as many examples with Donald Trump. They're not equal. Why are you acting like it? Covert racism absolutely worse. Knowing where you stand is beneficial even if you can't do anything about it. Covert racism only works if I don't think it exists. So who we talking to? Are we intelligent or are we not intelligent? If the Democratic Party stood for black people, I didn't say it did, black bills would have got passed. They haven't. Black legislation would have got passed. It hasn't. So who we talking to? Am I stupid? Or do you think I'm stupid, think I'm naive because I'm not going with the nonsense? Because what have we done as Black people to hold the Democratic Party accountable? I'll wait. I'll wait. Because see, this over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this. No, I can't be effed up with somebody that's letting it be known that they don't like me. Now, yeah, I can also know you don't like me, but this person going above and beyond to tear me down publicly. This person is going above and beyond. We talk about covert racism. Open racism is burning the flag in my front yard. Which one I want to deal with? You not necessarily passing black bills, black legislation, or you putting up in my front yard. I'm down south. Maybe some of us ain't down south. Maybe we don't feel it. But which one I want to deal with? You really not passing no black legislation, black laws, which low key to a degree is my fault. I'm worried about you pulling up to my 13-year-old daughter's birthday party. You and 6 of your boys in your trucks doing donuts in my front yard. Because let's be clear, that wasn't nobody that was thinking like a Democrat that ran down Umar Arbery. Oh, hell no, that's not what that was. See, at the end of the day, I got to accept my responsibility in this. And accepting my part in this is just like this. When we had Tony Little on our show, what did Tony say? What did I say? Off the air, I said, you know what? I don't know if I want to get caught up in this and everything like that. No, if that's your calling, you never know. Maybe you do need to get out there and start talking politics. Maybe you do need to do that so that somebody else can hear it, so the truth can be put out there. Okay, well, how many of us doing it? Because if I'd have been speaking 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, there's no way in hell I would just be content to just talk about the damn problem and not try and get us damn organized. Where's the organization at? Don't have me talk, because if you want me to talk, I'm gutter with it. We would have to get off air, because I'm telling you right now, as a pro-black person, folks would be afraid to make a move on a black person if I was running stuff. But I'm not running stuff. Folks would be terrified to say anything bad about black people if I was running stuff. But I'm not running stuff. See, you're not gonna open your mouth and say anything disrespectful about the Jewish community, Republican or Democrat, are you? They ain't got nothing to do with a political affiliation. It don't. You ain't finna open up your mouth. They will get you ghost. Literally and figuratively. It don't matter what your status is. It don't matter what your position is. It don't matter what your bank account is. You not finna disparage them. I'm looking at us and I'm trying to figure out with all these mouthpieces we got going on, because they ain't got that many. They ain't got that many mouthpieces out there telling you how the Jewish community is being held back. Shout out to Tyrese. They ain't out there complaining. They ain't got radio shows and podcasts dedicated to the mistreatment of the Jewish community. Oh, no, they don't have to. They from the woods. They wish you would. Know why? Because they linked up. They not fragmented. Jewish is Jewish. Jewish is Jewish. Jewish is Jewish. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's embarrassing to me for me to be doing this podcast and some of us still fixated on one side. Why are we not talking about both of them? You're not finna tell me what you're not finna tell me about the Democratic Party. Well, why you don't want to talk about the Republican Party too? Why that ain't a talking point? Well, covert racism. Well, covert racism to who? Who they hiding it from? You got to be stupid as hell to not know what's going, as a black person, to not know what's going on with the Democratic Party when it comes to racism. So who they hiding it from? And why we think I'm falling for that? Because I'm not blasting the Democratic Party? Do you need me to blast them? Do you want me to blast them? Because blasting them don't move the needle. You know what would move the needle in the wrong damn direction? Us acting like Project 2025 ain't sitting out there. Buddy said it best. Don't nobody draw up no damn playbook and they don't plan on using it. Okay, well, okay, here we go. Where's the Democratic Party's Project 2025? Well, since we want to talk about Kamala Harris, where's her book at? 900-page document in regards to how she wants to restructure the American government. Where that at? Because I don't know what to do, how I'm gonna fight the American government if it's restructured. I got a plan to fight the American government the way it's currently constructed because I got rights. But under the other stuff, no, we don't have that. So when it comes to Kamala Harris, when it comes to Donald Trump, when it comes to Dr. Cornel West, only one of them got Project 2025 sitting in their hip pocket. Only one. So as a black person, who presents the worst threat, if we gonna say that, out the three? To me and mine. To me and mine. The person whose voting record, prosecution record is effed up when it comes to mine, or the person who says he don't want to get out of damn office after a 4-year term. Them real conversations right there. But hey, I said it once, I say it again, and I'm unapologetic with it. I'm endorsing Kamala Harris for the 2024 campaign. You want me to endorse somebody else for 2028? You want me to throw my weight behind somebody else for 2028? Fine, let's start today. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my people's time. You want me to get behind a political candidate for 2028? Let's start talking today. We can start having that conversation today. Black agendas, black rights, black legislation, black bills. As a matter of fact, we need to have them conversations now. As a matter of fact, it ain't too late. We can organize now. Where's the black political party at right now, where we got all those folks who want to be fragmented, remembering that above everything else, they black, getting together. DL Hughley was at the DNC. Okay, well, DL, we need to have you in DC. Just like we had Q pull up to Trump, just like we had Eazy-E pull up to Bush or Reagan. One of them, we need to get you in there hollering at Kamala. All the black people that's got so much to say about Kamala, you need to be up in there talking about black rights, black bills, black legislation. All these black people, celebrities and everything like that want to be out there in the political arena. Okay, well, you need to start touring the damn country and everything like that. You need to start signing black voters up. You need to start having conversations, what town hall meetings with black Americans to push the narrative forward for black people in 2028 and to keep the foot on the gas pedal while she's president and in office. That's responsible. That's being responsible. Thank you. I'm not selling out women. Ain't one. Hey, Buddy bragging about Roe versus Wade. You want him to roll back Brown versus the Board of Education? That's the next one you want? Look at who he got in the Supreme Court. Them his people. It's a worse candidate on this ticket. It's a worse candidate that should not be president. You only got two options. You only got two. That's what that is. I never said one is perfect. I never said that. It's one that's worse. It's one that's worse. And you know it. So what are you talking about? What, and this is the stuff when I look at Waka Flocka. What are you talking about? You finna vote for who? Because really, I don't think you understand what's at stake. Considering who he got on the Supreme Court, considering the fact that he rolled back, what was it? Not Roe versus, yeah, Roe versus Wade. Considering that's what he did, and he real braggadocious about it. You've heard about Project 2025. You know where we sit as a people in this country when it comes to our rights in being considered American citizen. You want to play with him? Here's the difference between covert and overt racism. Overt racism, I ain't got to hide it. No, I can just pull up and do it because it's legal. It used to be like that once upon a time in the country. Covert, you got to hide. You got to make sure you can't get caught when you being covert, but it's hard to be covert when you got people looking for you. It's hard to hide when people don't trust you. You got to be careful when people monitoring your every move, you trying to be covert. But when you overt, you don't care. When you overt, you just grab them by the cookie. When you overt, you just pull up at birthday parties. When you overt, you just cut our children's hair. You don't care about the Crown Act. Be glad be glad I'm over here where I'm at. Because I'm not built like that. I'm not built for the excuses. Life ain't never offered me one. So life ain't never tolerated no excuse for me. So I ain't tolerating no excuses either. No. Somebody cut your child hair? Well, what my grandparents used to say back in the day, you cut my child hair, I'm gonna cut your ass. We sitting back here, folks getting beside themselves, cutting our children's hair. And you know what I never read? You know what I never hear? Somebody wanted to whoop some ass. Somebody complaining. Somebody mad. Mother, father. Somebody mad, but ain't nobody whooping no ass. Ain't nobody even talked about whooping no ass. Your child enrolled in this school. You sitting down with the teacher. How come this ain't no conversation? I wish you would. You better call me before you touch anything on me. That's what our parents used to do back in the day. Gen X, baby boomers, you better call me. How many of our parents got called to school? You ain't calling after the fact. How these teachers feeling like they can just put their hands, cut your child hair? Oh, okay. My youngest, I'm gonna say thicker than a Snicker. I'm gonna say that. I don't have no choice. Going to school, 9th grade. Oh, she covered from head to toe. Me and mama making sure she stay that way. And the teacher got a problem with it because the boys in the classroom don't know how to act. They trying to tell us how to dress her. Oh, hell no. How about you teach the boys to focus on their damn schoolwork? Because trust me, when they get out there in the real world, them effing up, they're not going to be able to blame it on how a female is shaped. And I'm ashamed that you even called me in here for this. Our daughter comes to school. She's covered from head to toe. There is no damn cleavage. You wasting my damn time. Because what I'm not gonna do is have my daughter come up in here wearing no damn curtain. No, she gonna be able to dress like every other child in this damn school dress. Do I need to teach the class? First conversation, last conversation. One, done. Her mother and I were not together. Did not have to be. That's my child. Right is right, wrong is wrong. What we doing? What we doing? I'm the same damn dude who told a lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps, no, I will not cut my hair lower than regulations. I will not cut my hair lower than regulations to make you look good, feel good as a black man, and to make them feel safe and secure as white racists. No, I'm in regulations. What you need to do as a lieutenant colonel, you need to get up off your ass and you need to go handle that. Because as a black lieutenant colonel, you shouldn't be having this conversation with a black corporal. Right is right, wrong is wrong. First conversation, last conversation. When we as black people get it together to the point where it either is or it isn't, there are certain conversations we just won't have to have. Certain conversations we just won't entertain. No differently than certain conversations as Black Panther fans we don't entertain. If they can vote, it's in local elections. Non-citizen voting is banned. Yep. Same here in Louisiana. You should see the stuff coming through the print shop full of MAGA. Look, where I was at, Kamoya, you have an ID, you can vote now. Go see how many states that are trying to get identification, ID, proof of residency for the recently arrived. Yes, there. Like I said, where our candidate at, this is why we need to push third-party candidates. When it's not an election year, come on. That part right there. When it's not an election year, the lesser of two evils are still evils. Congress and Senate control decisions in this country. Focus on them. You got to get in where you fit in. You got to be responsible. Folks don't want to be, folks want to be irresponsible. No, AOC said it. She's a third party candidate. But think about what we're saying here. She's on the ballot in New York. She's a third party candidate. Know who she voting for? Her morals are still her morals. Her convictions are her convictions. Let's be clear. Look at the Republican Party. If we think it's a game, because we sitting up here arguing about stuff, I'm sitting up here like, it says a lot when you have Republicans crossing the aisle. It's Republicans coming. I'm saying this, I'm like, because we want to keep having the same I don't believe in spinning the cycle like that. At some point in time, we got to stop being stupid. You literally got Republicans crossing the aisle. Why we think that is? Because it's worse with him. If it was equal, they would stay their happy ass right over there. They did that already. They did it 4 years ago. You know what they said? We're not doing this again. Women that voted for Donald Trump, they voted for him already. You know what they said? We're not doing this again. We not. It's some of us that stuck on damn stupid. And I don't know how. Because the stakes are higher this time around. What you looking at? What you looking at? We keep talking about her. What about him? Do me a solid and talk about both. You want to do an expose, expose both. Why in the hell you keep wanting me to focus on her? Why not have me looking at both of them? That's the disingenuous I don't like. You trying to convince me not to vote for her. Well, who you want me to vote for? That's the question that I ask. And that's the question that too many black people don't want to ask. You don't want me to vote for her? Fine. Who you want me to vote for? Because see, here's the thing. There's not a damn thing you can tell me about the Democratic Party and how they don't give a damn about black people. I don't already know. You're not as smart as you think. When you come up trying to tell a black person that you think is smart, how disingenuous the Democrat. That's like saying, I think you smart, but I think you stupid on this one. What make you think I don't know about Kamala Harris's conviction record? You think with me doing what I do, I ain't never bothered to look at her history? That you feel like you got to educate me? Okay, I don't know why. But if you feel like you got to educate me on her, why you not bothering to educate me on him? Because if I'm stupid, I'm stupid. If I'm ignorant, I'm ignorant. Don't think that I know this and I don't know that. No, educate me on both. No, way too many black people, and I keep saying, we want to talk about, okay, we'll talk about both. Folks want to talk to me about overt racism, covert racism. I'm 56 years old. What's covert about what the Democratic Party been doing? If you know it's racist in the Democratic Party and you younger than me, what make you think I don't know? If you know it's racist in the Democratic Party and you know they've been bullshitting when it comes to black people, if you younger than me or if you think I'm intelligent, what make you think I don't know that? Now, if I know that it's racist in the Democratic Party, what have they been sneaking by me? What have they snuck by me if I know they sneaky as hell? What have they done? What have they done that I did not expect if I know they covertly racist? They covert. What did they do? Nothing. Nothing. I'll make it simple. I use this analogy right here. When you in a relationship and you know the person you in a relationship with lie all the damn time and sneaky as hell, what are they doing that you don't already know about? You're not going to speak on every damn thing, but what are they sneaking past you? Nothing on her criminal reforms, just her conviction record, which was less than her predecessor. Right. So and if I know that already, I do. Now I got what I know about her and I got what I know about him. Why we keep wanting to tell me, do you think I don't know? Is that what we thinking? We thinking, is it that we think that every black person that's wanting to vote for her does not know her history? Is that what we thinking? Do we think black folks just blindly voting for her? A whole bunch of more black folks than enough. That's what we thinking. We thinking it's a whole bunch of black folks just voting for her because she's either a Democrat, because she's a woman, because she's black and brown. No, we don't want to vote for the other dude. We don't want the other dude to win. That's it. It's just that damn simple. Let me help y'all out. We don't want the other dude to win. It's that simple. It is that simple. We got her, we got him. We don't want him to win. We understand a vote for her is a vote that's not for him. That's what that is. That's why we voted for her. We don't want him to win. For the record, I ain't mad at nobody, so I'm gonna let y'all have it. I ain't mad at nobody either. I'm like this. Responsible, irresponsible. I don't want him to win. So if it's her and it's him, and I don't want him to win, what I'm fixing to do? What I'm fixing to do? It's her, it's him. I don't want him to win. I know her, I know him. I done heard about her, I done heard about him. I know her history, I know his history. I don't want him to win. Okay, well, if I don't want him to win, what am I gonna do? Would I like for there to be another choice on the table? Yeah. You know what? It ain't. Don't mean it can't be next time around. That ain't what that means. That ain't what that means. It can be next time around. And what did I say? I'm here for it. Next time around. I'm here for it. I'll promote it. I'll push it. I'll talk about it. I'll endorse it. I will. Next time around. Next time around. I will. Starting soon as somebody get me some information about a candidate, we can start talking about it. Hell, maybe me and D Real can have a candidate on the show and everything like that. Talk about black policy. Talk about black legislation. I will. I'll even do that now to get it going forward, to go ahead and build up that momentum for 2028. But for the presidential election in 2024, I don't want him to win. I don't want him to win. And if I don't want him to win, I can't say me voting for Cornel West is going to guarantee he don't win. AOC ain't voting for her. She on herself, and she on the ticket. I'm a vote. I'm a vote for the. I don't want him to win. So we can look at it like this: I ain't voting for her. I'm voting against him. I'm voting against him. I'm gonna say it like that. I think we covered a lot. MAGA supporters, no morals. Why is this even a? You know what? The dude is a convicted felon. Has he came out one time and said he want convicted felons to have the right to vote? Hell, Ron DeSantis only let he ain't let no other convicted felons vote in the state of Florida. He let that dude vote. What? Dude convicted felon? Like, where's the more? Could I vote for Barack Obama like this? Oh, I know damn good and well I couldn't vote for Kamala like this. Who do I get to vote for that's like this? You if not Republican, because y'all crossing the aisle. If you're a MAGA supporter, you can't ever talk to me about having morals. You can't ever talk to me about having morals. I don't even understand that. Dude said I could literally walk in the street, pop somebody, and still be elected president. Damn, I guess so. I guess it ain't about right and wrong. I guess it ain't about law and order. I guess it is just about whether or not you like the damn person. Because clearly, this dude sitting over here can do whatever the hell watch this. Now, see, here's the double standard. That means he could slap your mama. You a MAGA member, he could slap your mama and it'd be good. You a MAGA member, he could sexually assault your daughter or son and it'd be good. He could steal your car and it would be good. He could hit you with said car and it would be good. God knows y'all endorsing the dude, and the dude say he don't even believe in God, and it's still good. When does somebody that's not white get to do that? I just want to know when somebody white get to do what Donald Trump done, and nobody say nothing bad about this dude. Nobody say nothing about this dude. Nothing. Because y'all making it seem like this dude is an angel. And if that's an angel, what's his name? Is it Michael or is it Lucifer? Who is he impersonating? This dude selling Bibles with his name in it. I thought we weren't supposed to touch the Bible. Why all these God-fearing people that's in the Republican Party? What y'all got going on? Because see, y'all are the reason why I was conflicted when it came to church. Y'all not practicing love for your fellow man. You not. You not. You not. You didn't promote this dude above God. Or at the least on the same level as God. When does somebody not white get to elevate somebody on the same level as God? When we do that? You say somebody always getting their feelings. I understand that, but I don't know why that would be. I don't know why that would be, because if we're adults and we having conversations, debates, and everything like that, I should be able to see your side and you should be able to see my side. That's what that is. Now we should be able to ask each other tough questions. Hell, folks don't mind asking me tough questions. Now, folks have a problem answering my tough questions. I don't mind answering them, but damn, I got some tough ones to ask my damn self. That be the thing. And I think when people get in their feelings, I think people get in their feelings because they don't want to answer the tough questions. No, the tough questions are still questions, and they valid. They are very, very valid. And I think we wind up getting into our feelings because we wind up looking at ourselves. We get mad at the person asking the question as opposed to getting mad at us for having a stupid ass answer. No, sometimes we just need to reevaluate some stuff. I said, folks want us to look so much at Harris. My thing is, I never think I'm the sharpest pencil in the box. I don't. So I assume what I know, you know. That's where I look at it. And so me giving that equal energy, I'm believing you thinking I know what you know. And especially if we converse like-minded or whatever, if you know Harrison did some effed up stuff, or you think she did some effed up stuff, safe to say your boy Theo B feel the same way. That's the way I'm looking at it. Well, I think Donald did some effed up stuff. I'm thinking you looking at me like, well, you know what? He did some effed up stuff. Okay, well, now I'm looking at, okay, well, I got her, I got him. I got him, I got her. I'm thinking we all like-minded. You don't like some of the stuff she did. You don't like some of the stuff he did. Okay, what we doing? Now, if you telling me, this me being logical, if you telling me I ain't finna vote for either one of them, I'm looking at you like, well, he got some people that's gonna vote for him. They not feeling that way. No, they finna ride for him. And I thought we just said we didn't want him in office. So just telling me don't vote for nobody don't make no sense. And then telling me to vote for somebody else that I know ain't gonna win. In 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, we could have had some strong conversations about a third-party candidate, what we needed to do, get these flyers out here and everything, pick up these phones, start making these phone calls and everything. We could have did all that then. I can't do that now. Too late in the game now. It's too late. It's too late in the game. It's too late in the game now. You know what that's like? I'm a football coach. I got a game in a week, 7 days. I got 2 quarterbacks. It's been on the roster for 2 years. Been on the roster 2 years. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. One of the quarterbacks is coming back. I let him go. I cut him because we wasn't winning. We were underperforming. I cut him. He back, competing for the starting job. Quarterback I just had is retiring. Got his backup. I got the backup, and I got the dude that I cut. What you want me to do is take a look at another quarterback. I ain't seen him as a backup. I ain't seen him third string. Maybe the quarterback played high school football. I don't know. I ain't got no film on this quarterback. What you want me to do is look at this third option at quarterback. Got a game in a week, and that game is against the University of Georgia or Alabama. Pick one. That's who the game is against. What you want me to do is look at this third person who I ain't got no film on, no tape on, nothing. Start them at quarterback. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't know why the guy that I cut is back on the team. I don't know who decision that was. That was something the general manager made, whatever. It's no true quarterback competition. It's not. I'm looking at the dude that was behind the guy that's retiring. We had a decent season, right? Right. Already know the playbook and everything like that. Younger person and everything. I'm going with that. I'm going with the backup quarterback to the veteran that I just had. The person that I cut, I don't know why the general manager brought him back, but I'm not giving him the football. I'm not giving him the football. Not when while he was here, was being cool with coaches from our rivals. He kicking the bobo with coaches from our rival. No. How are you cool with the head coach from the rival team? He giving them our playbook. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Then he want to come back and he telling me, damn the playbook that my offense coordinator got. He want to implement his own playbook and he bringing in his own coaching staff. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. As Dr. Strange once said, we're in the end game now. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Like he has been president before. We won't talk about that. He was president before. Well, did you vote for him then? Or did you vote for Joe? Now, if you voted for Trump the first time and you voted for Joe the second time, well, clearly you didn't like the job that Donald did the first time around. So you telling me Joe did a worse job than Donald? Joe did a worse job than Donald. Hey, man. You know what? The good thing about it is, at the end of the day, it's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree. Here we go. College football. Can we talk about college football? Was y'all watching college football this Saturday? I was watching college football this Saturday. I was. That's why I ain't do no live. That's why I ain't do no live. And it was some stuff that went down this Saturday. Did your team win? Did your team win? We shifting gears. We didn't talk enough about stuff like that. We shifting gears. We going on over this and everything like this here. Did y'all watch the game? LSU, USC? Come on, yo, you good? You all right? Heartbreaker. Everything. Chip Kelly. You all right? You good? I understand. Blind, I'm just asking you, are you good? You good? Because that was a tough. Last second, USC took down LSU 27-20. Yep, that's went down. Arizona 61, New Mexico 39. Nobody cares. Notre Dame 23, Texas A&M 13. Let me come on, you say you're gonna be okay. Let me. You know what? Every year, college football year, Notre Dame. We don't know why Notre Dame, but Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame. Well, I get it. I understand it. They won. They went to College Station 23-13 over Texas A&M. Texas A&M was ranked number 20 in the country. I don't know why. I don't know why Texas A&M was ranked that high. So what am I saying about Notre Dame? I looked at them stats. Did you look at them stats? My neighbor was outside cursing after the game. Yeah, that was a tough loss. That was a tough loss. That was a tough loss. Did you look at the stats for the game? Did you watch the game? Notre Dame didn't look that good. Notre Dame didn't look that good. And I like to ask questions like this. Do you think Notre Dame would beat LSU? Do you think Notre Dame would beat USC? So what am I? Wait. Do you think Texas A&M would beat USC? Do you think Texas A&M would beat LSU? But Theo, what you saying? I'm of the mindset Texas A&M, even them ranked at 20, was them ranked too high. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not necessarily sipping the Kool-Aid when it comes to Notre Dame. Oregon, 24-14 over Idaho. It's gonna be a real interesting season. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be because they're not playing in the same conference. That ain't the Pac-12 no more. Pac-10, Pac-8. That ain't what that is no more. No. Michigan, 30-10 over Fresno State. Me and my brother talked about this game. Michigan. Did I think Michigan was gonna beat Fresno State? Yeah. But now some folks aren't happy with the point spread. That is Fresno State. I said that on Friday night. I'm like, now Fresno State not bad. Now they not good, but you just gonna walk the dog on. So Michigan over Fresno State. Michigan ranked number 9 in the country. That's what that was. Mississippi, Ole Miss, 76 to good Lord Jesus have mercy. 76-0 over Furman. You know the most impressive part about this game? Furman in the score. That's the most impressive part of this game. Lane Kiffin being who Lane Kiffin is, you putting up 76 points. Okay, cool. The fact that Furman didn't score, that's impressive. That's impressive. Alabama over Western Kentucky, 63-0. Where my Alabama fans at? Y'all feeling good? Matt be great, ain't he? He has issues. Yeah. Hey, wait. Who Alabama play next week? We might have to talk about this. Who y'all play next week? Who Alabama play next week? Oh man. So just so we clear, Alabama really should be 3-0 by the time they play Georgia on September 28th. Why? Western Kentucky, South Florida, and then Wisconsin. I think that is so. I think that is so underwhelming. That schedule for Alabama starting off that week, keeping the party rolling on top 25. We got Tennessee Martin. They lost to Kansas State 41-6. Okay. Kansas State ranked number 16 in the country. Ohio State 52-6 over Akron. Did what they supposed to do. They took care of business. I'm seeing Miami over Florida. Lord have mercy. Godly. Did y'all see that game? Who think Billy Napier is going to make it to the end of the season? Do you think Billy Napier will be returning as the head coach of Florida next year? I'm going to go ahead and tell you, no. No. Because I don't know how this. I looked at Florida's schedule. First of all, the game went down the way I thought the game was going to go down. I thought Miami was going to make it do what it did. Did not think Miami was going to make it look like that, though. And when I look at Florida's schedule, I'm concerned. I'm looking at Florida's schedule at home in the Swamp. They lose 41-17. They will beat Sanford. They got Sanford next week, 7 o'clock. They're going to beat them. Then they got Texas A&M at the Swamp. Then they are playing Mississippi State. They are at Mississippi State. Then they got to play UCF. Then they got to play Tennessee. And they at Tennessee. They got to play Kentucky. Then they got to play Georgia. Then they got to play Texas. Then they got to play LSU. Then they got to play Ole Miss. Them 4 games back to back to back to back. And the last game of the season is against Florida State. They're like, Theo, I'm just saying, it's like at least 6 games they can lose in a row. And they already lost one. Like, that's a tough patch. Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, and Florida State. You just lost to Miami. If you're a Florida Gator fan, I can understand you feeling some type of way. I don't think Billy Napier is making it. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I don't. Keeping the party rolling, because that is indeed tough. Colorado State got rolled by Texas 52-0. When you play, I'm talking to the head coach for Colorado State. When you play Colorado, I need you to do what you did for Texas. Don't say nothing. Because you had a lot of energy last year. You ain't had nothing this year, huh? Just took that and kept it going, huh? Keep that same energy. Penn State, West Virginia, 34-12. Holler at me when y'all get to Ohio State and Michigan. That's when I'm locking in Penn State. Until then, I ain't getting caught up on this one. South Dakota versus Oklahoma State. Is Oklahoma State really going to be relevant this year? Never mind. Tennessee over Tennessee Chattanooga, 69-3. Lord Jesus have mercy. Florida, you see what they did? But if we don't know anything else, what we've seen from Florida, I'm going to say Tennessee the past couple of years, college football, don't matter who back there, quarterback, they got that spread passing attack, they're going to put up points. And if you don't know how to defend it, you're going to get stuck. Georgia, 34. Clemson, 13. Admittedly, I was kind of concerned, like 6-0. 6-0. Because from my days of playing flag football, I used to call them those old-ish touchdowns. Old-ish. That's when you look around at old-ish, a team is scored. You don't know how your offense been struggling. You kicking field goals. They score one touchdown. Now you down by 1. So I was kind of worried. I'm like, okay, all it takes is one touchdown. No, 34-3. That's what that was. I like the adjustments made it have. What I will say to you is this. This is my concern as a Georgia Bulldog fan. This is reminiscent of last year, Georgia getting off the slow starts offensively. You got to fix that. Got to fix that. Got to fix that. Because what you can't do is you can't be thinking you're going to beat Alabama with just 6 points in the first half. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what's going to work. And if we're sitting up here and we talk about Georgia's quarterback is a Heisman hopeful, need to see more touchdowns than that, more points on the scoreboard. Iowa versus Illinois. Did Iowa find the offense? 40-0. (21 of 31), 251 yards passing, 12 yards per attempt, 119 yards rushing from K. Johnson. Oh, okay. Okay, so the Iowa Hawkeyes, they say they balanced this year. They say they got some offense this year. We're going to see. We're going to see. Temple, Oklahoma, 51-3, Oklahoma over Temple. What we talking about? What we worried about? What we thinking about? Do we care? No, it's Oklahoma. It's Temple. Holler at me when you play somebody else. Utah, 49 is, God damn, 0 over Southern Utah. We're going to see what it's going to do. Missouri with the beatdown over Murray State. SEC East. Damn, Florida. You don't play Missouri. You ducking it. Well, you not playing Missouri, you ducking it. Western Kentucky, Western Carolina loses to NC State barely, 38-21. Kansas over Lindenwood, 48-3. Florida State. How far them Bulldogs going this year? I think the Bulldogs, well, you asked the question. I should have known that's what you was going to ask. So, Kamoyo wants to know how far the Bulldogs going this year. I want to say the college football playoffs. That's what I want to say. But let me be fair. Let me take a look here. Let me get on down in here. Let me take a look. So, Georgia played Clemson. They did their thing. They played Tennessee Tech. I expect them to do what it's going to do. They played Kentucky. I expect them to do what it's going to do. Then they got to go to Alabama. Okay, so let's play what if. What if they go to Alabama and win? Then I'm looking for them to beat Auburn, Mississippi State. They got to play Texas. See, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at Georgia's schedule. They at Alabama and they at Texas. They can lose both them games. The question is, if they lose both them games, would they still be considered for the college football playoffs? I don't know. And the way the SEC is this year, there is no SEC East, there is no SEC West. So who else then lost? I don't know. I don't know. I would love to tell you that Georgia makes the college football playoffs. I would. But if I'm looking at the offense, defense is doing good. So here's what I would tell you. For Georgia to beat Alabama and beat Tennessee, they got to score 35 points. Scoring 20 points, 24 points where they seem to keep getting stuck at when they play Alabama, that won't cut it. Because you're going to have to apply pressure on both the offensive side and both the defensive side. You're going to put points on the board. ESPN has Georgia and Ohio State making it to the playoff. You know, ESPN, I like ESPN. I've been rocking with them for years. Shout out to the late, great Stuart Scott. Before you, there were none. That said, ESPN pushes an agenda. I like what Booger McFarland said on Saturday when he was calling this, going over the games and everything like that. Florida State got done dirty. Florida State getting beat by Georgia Tech, which to me goes to the professionalism or lack thereof of certain sports analysts. Florida State being beat by Georgia Tech had nothing to do with how y'all screwed them out of the college football playoffs last year. That one ain't got nothing to do with the other. So shout out to Booger McFarland for being 10 toes down with that one. I watch football like ESPN watch football. I say what I say based on the games that I'm watching. I can't necessarily say after what the stuff that they said in regards to Florida State last year, I can't necessarily say ESPN operates with journalistic integrity like that anymore. I can't say that. So that just threw me for a loop right there. Comics this week. None. Theo, you ain't getting no comics this week? Nope. Ain't got nothing on the pull list. Ain't got nothing on the pull list for your boy. So this will be a great week if you are a Black Panther fan. What do I mean when I say that? You get more Black Panther content you probably ain't heard of before. content you ain't got before. I get to do some stuff. As a matter of fact, my wife will be coming to y'all later on today with another chapter from the Dora Milaje handbook. So yeah, we're gonna get Black Panther content. That means we get more David List run on Black Panther. We get Jonathan Mayberry run Claws of the Panther, Black Panther, Man Without Fear. Yeah, we gonna get that this week because we ain't got no comic book titles to worry about this week. Me and Kamoyo, we get to focus on our Hatu Zaraze book. Yes, we do. I get to focus on finishing my Hunter action figure because I've been working on this for a minute now. So yeah, we get a lot of stuff to do. One of the benefits of when they ain't putting stuff out that you want, speaking of them putting stuff out that we don't want, have you emailed Marvel? mheroes, marvel.com. Okay to print. Next volume. Who we want as the writer? Have you emailed them? I emailed them on Friday night now. I emailed them on Friday night. I hit some of y'all up with the letter and everything like that. We Black Panther fans, right? We want another volume. Let's go ahead, get CB in the working, processing some stuff and everything like that. We got one comic down, one issue down with Predator versus Black Panther. We only got 3 more issues to go. Aliens versus Avengers, 1 issue down. We only got 3 issues to go. We do have Avengers with T'Challa over there, but we need another volume. So go ahead, email mheroes@marvel.com. Okay to print. Do we know who we want to write? Do we know who we want the writer to be? We got some prospects out there. Dr. Eve Ewing, I think she's writing Sensational X-Men. Yep. Brian Hill is going to be writing the Red Band edition of Blade. Got to go start prepping dinner. Go ahead, Big Stamina. Go ahead. Appreciate you dropping by, Big Dog. Appreciate you. Have yourselves a great day. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, go handle that because hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, hamburger meat. Yeah. All that. All that. Do good. Do good. Because, yeah. But, yeah, we want to make sure we're keeping the main thing, which is letting CB Sabolsky know, hey, we Black Panther fans. We ain't forgot. Can we get out? Can you let us know what's going on with the next volume? Please and thank you. We got some writers out there that we'd be interested in taking over the chores, right? You got Dr. Eve Ewing, you got Brian Hill, you got Cheryl Eaton. Say squeaky wheel get the grease. We asking. Speaking of comic books, though, strong Black voices in comics. Strong Black voices in comics. One, do we have a strong Black voice in comics? And if we don't, what might be the reason for it? Excuse me. What might be the reasons for that? Is it because the Black voice would be intimidating? Or the Black voice would be too successful? I'm asking that question because we read comics. We've been rocking with each other for some years now. We have been. And as I was saying to D-Real, the voice in NYX is genuine. Like you can hear the voices. You can hear the voices. Voices don't sound generic. Each character has a voice. In regards to Black characters, though, and I was reading a comment, Cheryl Eaton, comic book companies, when they DC Marvel, they only allow the Black writers to write the Black characters. Green Lantern War Journal. It's got some black characters in it. John Stewart, John Henry Irons, his niece. But does John Stewart sound black? Or does John Stewart sound like a generic comic book character? When we read stories, Static, Virgil Hawkins, Icon Rocket, do those characters sound black or do they sound generic? I ask those questions because I've written a book. I have. And in writing a book, various characters, I reached out to a young lady. See how that go? And she'd already published, I want to say, well, she published more than one book. And she gave me the trick to hearing the voices, keeping the voices distinctive. They got to be based on somebody you know. Somebody you know. So every time you write this character, that's the voice you hear. I want us to think about that for a second. The voice you hear. When you read Black Panther, Jonathan Hickman, Aliens versus Avengers, when he was writing T'Challa, when he was writing Azari, when he was writing the Hatut Zeraze, what did he hear? What voices was he listening for? I guarantee you those voices were different than the voices that Benjamin Percy was listening to when it came to T'Challa, when it came to the Hatut Zeraze, when it came to the Dora Milaje. Those were two different voices. Each one of them was hearing. But now, as a Black Panther fan, I can ask you this question. Which one was listening to the right voice? And therein lies your problem when it comes to having us in the editorial room. Is it because I'm not viable to have in the editorial room? And I just want us to be clear. We can tell when we're not in the editorial room. No differently than a woman can tell when she's not in the editorial room when you're writing about a female character. We can tell we're not in the room. Why is that though? Is there nobody Black that's viable? And I don't want to act like we don't have them. Shout out to Tony. Advent Comics. We got that Epiphany engine. Make sure you got your order in and everything like that. We have Black editors out there that know the Black voice. They've been Black. But you're trying to lock in with Black audiences with your comics. Well, we can tell you don't have the Black editor in the room. You don't even have the Black military editor in the room. And I'm saying this to somebody that's feeling some type of way. Might have been why I stopped covering it. Green Lantern War Journal. Those chevrons should never been pointed down. I don't know who did not give two damns to even think it through, to even reconsider it. I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, who was the target audience for this comic book? Was it the Black person or was it the military veteran? Or was it the Black military veteran? Or was it the Black Marine Corps veteran? Or was it the Marine Corps veteran? Because you got it wrong regardless of how you looked at it. You didn't care. Everybody don't know everything. And I'm looking at too many times, we're just letting people do whatever they want to do because they got a title. No experience, no history, no background with it. You're going to get what you're going to get. You're going to get what you're going to get in regards to how these characters are perceived. Your black characters way too many times, and let me just go ahead and say your characters that aren't white, point blank period, more often than not, don't sound any different than the white characters because you're not listening for the different voice. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Keeping up with what we got going on, Black Panther, the next volume. I think that's it. We can open the show up to a Q&A. We about up out of here. I don't want to take too much of your time. It's 4:11. I still got some work to do. Got to make sure I get this Dora Milaje book to you. And speaking of the Dora Milaje, listen, you like it, we love it. We want to get educated and everything like that. You want these characters. You want to get this knowledge. What am I saying? What am I saying? We said some stuff. We was talking about Chadwick Boseman. We was talking about T'Challa. We was talking about Black Panther. We was talking about Wakanda Forever. Well, okay, I heard a lot of stuff. I heard a lot of stuff in regards to representation in imagery. Okay, I heard a lot of stuff. Being responsible, making sure I'm down for everybody and everything. Heard a lot of stuff. My wife is doing the book of the Dora Milaje. This ain't the Hatu Zadaze. It ain't that. But if you care about the Doras like you say you care about the female characters in Wakanda like you say you care, you say you want that imagery representation like you say you do, subscribe to the channel. Tell other folks they need to subscribe to the channel because we're making it do what it's going to do, and we're going to share love for everybody. I know what I am going to get, what I can do. I do have my Marvel voices, and they do have some stories from Wakanda. Y'all see them rearranging some stuff, doing some stuff different. There is a story about Taku and Venom that I want to bring. So I'm definitely going to be bringing that story about Taku and Venom to the channel this week. It's a short. It's from Marvel Voices. Gonna make it do what it is and everything like that. Yeah, we're going to definitely get that out there. That said, we out. Get ready for the game. I'm getting ready for get this food on and everything like that. We do have Doc. Doc is on the way. Doc is on the way. Doc should be here Saturday and everything like that. Working on a photo shoot in regards to my Sentinels and my Sentinel Black Panther. And so we're working on that photo shoot and everything. What else are we working on? What else are we working on? I don't know. My brother D Real is going to hit y'all up with Philadelphia if he hasn't already done so. As I look here at my comics, we got Philadelphia. Y'all really want me to do this? Yeah, do y'all want me to do this? T'Challa ain't in it. If y'all want me to do it, just to cover it, I will. T'Challa not in it. This ain't the Black Panther. So let me know if y'all want me to do this. I'll do it if you want me to. NYX. Okay, all right. Anansi Boys already brought that to y'all and everything like that. Already got X Factor to y'all. So I think if we do anything, Grand Madam said yes. You okay? Well, Grand Madam say yes. She want me to cover X-Force too. So what we're gonna wind up doing, this is the last issue to Green Lantern War Journal. We gotta play catch up. Not catch up, catch up. So what does that mean? Well, I think I did a pretty good job in bringing y'all the first few issues of Green Lantern War Journal. So we're gonna get that caught up and everything like that. Also, this is a great time to get me caught up on some Static. Who else I got? Icon and Rocket. Right. Gonna wrap up some storylines this week. Aside from that, make sure you got your notifications on. Like, share, subscribe. My brother D Real gonna be probably coming to y'all with some other stuff later on today and everything. We're gonna make it do what he gonna do. So Enjoy your Labor Day, right? Enjoy your Labor Day. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy the football game that's coming on later on today. Make sure you take care of your health. We want to have more moments like this where we can talk to each other as opposed to not talking to each other. Also, in regards to politics, if I can't leave us with anything else, I want to leave us with this. Black. Let's learn to unify around that. Forget all that other stuff. Forget the religion. Forget the political affiliation. Forget the education level. Forget whether somebody unfortunately been locked up or something like that. Forget what continent somebody is living on. Damn all that. Damn all that. Damn all that. Make it about Black, female, male, heterosexual, LGBT. Make it about Black. Stop making it about all that other stuff, because we will never get where we need to be as a people. And I mean that because if we're thinking about it, we still struggling. And some of us came into this world and have watched us struggle, and we now got gray hairs. Well, damn it, let's do something different. They say the epitome of stupidity is doing the same damn thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Okay, let's do something different and let's unify around Black. If that's what it is, let that be what it is and nothing else. In memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out. I'm a holler.